The Republicans are willing to rewrite these rules to give themselves an advantage.
276 days away from the congressional races in November, and the Democrats are now doing redistricting. What is the impact to New York?
This is the definition of gerrymandering. This is Albany Democrats and Washington Democrats putting their political, personal priorities over the will of the people. This is going to hurt all New Yorkers. What Democrats did was they outrageously gerrymandered multiple districts to protect their vulnerable Democrat incumbents because they know that the American people don't support their failed policy.
They have literally redrawn 5 congressional districts.
New York Democrats positioning themselves to be a political stronghold for the next decade. The state legislature just passed a new congressional redistricting map drawn up by Democrats after an independent redistricting committee failed to produce its own.
Congressional districts are never redrawn mid-decade as they are. But here they are.
Governor Kathy Hochul says there is no plan yet on what comes next now that the New York Court of Appeals tossed out the state's congressional and state Senate district maps, saying they were drawn to heavily favor Democrats in the election.
That is a true statement of how we're feeling right now.
These maps have to be redrawn every 10 years, but in 2014, New York voters decided they wanted an independent commission made up of Democrats and Republicans to draw these new district lines, ensuring that they would be bipartisan. However, when the commission couldn't decide on the maps, Democrats in the state Senate decided to draw their own. But the courts on Wednesday ruled them unconstitutional.
We're seeing this in my home state of New York, Kristen. We are seeing Democrats try to steal the election and illegally gerrymander congressional districts that we fairly won and are fair line. So I see this at a very local level.
I'm tired of fighting this fight with my hand tied behind my back.
The newly Democrat redrawn congressional map for New York State was approved by the state legislature on Wednesday and met with approval from Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. In a statement Wednesday night, Stefanik condemned previous redistricting efforts by Democrats, but the North Country Congresswoman called the currently approved map a legal and political victory.
Democrats really brought out all the stops to attack Republicans. They tried to illegally gerrymander the districts. We fought back successfully in that. They wanted to pick up 5 to 7 seats. We were able to keep that number as low as possible.
Governor, why would it be unfair to say that New York Democrats are abandoning good government and good democracy in an effort to save democracy?
Well, that's an interesting question. You can hear the depth of passion